How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. First things first, massive thank you to all you guys for dropping in the comments in the last video. You all thought that was quite a good video and a bit more in depth, but we did get a couple of comments about people wanting to see more in depth how the dashboard came out, and all we can do is apologise, Charlie, because we thought that time-lapse angle was decent, but we don't know if it moved when we clicked play or nothing, really. Yeah, so it ended up being a bit poor on the time-lapse getting it out, but I promise the next one we do, we'll do a full in-depth removal of the dashboard, whether it's on a Qashqai or whatever, we'll see. But today we're going to get stuck into the big BMW X5. We've got a whole load of parts over here. I've already got it jacked up. Charlie's been underneath and took the under tray off so we can access the compressor pipes. We've took them off so we can take the pressure out of the bags. And it's time to get the CV joints and the drop links done on this. Like I said, washer jet's already done. SRS fault's off. Headlight aim's already done. So hopefully by the end of this video we can resubmit this for its MOT and get it MOT'd before we do the timing chain. I have got the timing chain kit over there, it's all ready to go, but that is a huge job. We're going to have to take the engine out of this beast and take the cylinder heads off. That's how in depth we're going with this. So let's get stuck in with this and get the MOT work done and get an MOT on this car. Right guys, so on this side we've got the CV boot that's failed, and which is a shame because it's brand new. And we've got a drop link which I've already took off. Like I said, we've let the air out of the airbag system because the last thing you want is to unbolt one of these and it blows an airbag in your face. So always let them down. But yeah, drop link's nice and easy. Cleaned up the threads, bit of WD-40. We'll swap it out for the new one. And I've already loosened the hub nut while it was on the floor. So yeah, we'll take two big bolts at the shock. We'll get the drive shaft end out. Swap this CV bit as well, and then put this side back together, and that's this side done. Right guys, that's the CV bit done, and we've got the old drop link off. Now obviously, like I said, let the airbag down so that there's no pressure in it. These are heavy, so as you've seen for the time lapse, we have got a trolley jack under here supporting the hub because you didn't want it to drop completely. You'll never lift it back up. But yeah, if you do want to see it a bit more in depth, you can slow down the time lapse. If you go to the 3 wee dots, you can set the playback speed, so you can actually slow the time lapse down a bit if you want to see it. But next we've got the drop link to put on. And again, these are funky shapes, so this was the top. Make sure you just line it up to make sure your drop link's sitting the right way, because some of these are sided. Once this is on, this side's complete, and we can either move on to the back. What do you reckon, Charlie? Should we move on to the back and do the back CV joint, or should we just do the front drop link now? Right guys, I actually had the camera set up there on the tripod to film me taking this apart, but I didn't realise I hadn't clicked play. So as you can see, I've already stripped the hub off the back of this. We've removed the complete hub so we could get to the shaft. We've left the shaft on. I think a lot of people would have took this right out, but we've managed to get it done. ABS wire, leave that slack. Hang the hub on the bottom arm, make sure the calipers might got any extra tension on it, and yeah, you can easily get in and do that boot. We used the special cone stretcher, the boot stretcher, so that we can get the boot over the top of it, and then instead of putting like the usual CV boot clips on, because they always fail, I've put the big Jubilee clips on it as I always do, because they never come off. So yeah, this side's ready to be rebuilt, and then that leaves the drop link on the passenger side front, and I've already adjusted the headlights, but I think I'm going to give them a little polish up before I send them for its test because it looks really hazy. Yeah, but honestly guys, look at this. How good, well you can't really see it now, I'll show you in a minute, but obviously today this job I've got the whole thing aired out and it is sitting really low. It looks super gangster. Wait till you see it before I air it back up. It looks amazing. All X5 should sit this low. But yeah, let's get this back together. There we go, guys. It's all back together. Airbags back on, arms are all back on, wiring, everything's all back together. You can just see the CV boot through there. Now that's a job I'm not in a hurry to do again. They're pretty awkward. But what have you been doing while I've been doing this?
You know what I've been doing? I've been tidying the garage and fixing it up.
Charlie's been doing a bit of paint work. Look, we've got a nice clean white wall again. And we're hoping we can clear off some of this work and then next week paint the floor, eh?
Yeah, get it all grey like the beams and the door.
Yeah, because if you haven't noticed, we've lifted the laminate.
It looks manky.
Yeah, the laminate's all gone. We kept it in the bathroom, so I've got a door runner to put there. But we're going to paint the rest of the floor grey, the same as we painted the outside, so it should all match. But it's much better without the laminate, isn't it?
Yeah, loads better.
But anyway, let's get the wheel back on this, then we can get the drop link done on the front, and then when Charlie's stopped messing about with grills and bits of wrap, he can get his headlights a wee polish.
Sounds good.
Let's go. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Look, fully aired it, so it's as low as it'll go, and I think it looks cracking. Absolutely cracking. If I had an X5, I think this is how I'd want it to sit. 20-inch wheels and as low as it can go. Looks awesome. Right guys, that's the last drop link done. So it's time to get this thing started up, air it back up. We'll put the trims back on the side skirts. What we need to do first before we start it up is put the fuses back in for the air ride system. So if you're ever doing any work on one of these, you'll see here, air suspension is 79 and 87. So 87 is a 30 amp fuse. We'll pop that one back in there. And 79 is the 7.5 amp. We'll pop that back in there. Right. How you getting on, Charlie?
This isn't ran in a few days, is it?
Yeah, how you getting on with that?
I'm getting alright. A lot better than the first one.
Yeah? Charlie's wrapping the grills on the micro.
Starting up.
Aye, Charlie's just I was showing them what you were doing.
Look how nice this is sitting.
Yeah, I've said that.
The grill, because it's all chipped with
They
paint.
were all a bit stone chipped, so Charlie's trying to wrap them. We're having another go at wrapping. We will learn to wrap one day. One day.
I will. I don't know if you will. I quite enjoy it. Takes time though. I heard somebody say it can take up to like a week just to wrap one car.
Yeah.
Even if you're good at it.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me go to the back before you start it. Does sound good.
Does sound good. Probably going to need pumping some fuel in it for his MOT, because it's only got the fuel lights on. The fuel lights on, so I can't see this going through a full MOT with the fuel light on. I think the next stop will be road test and petrol station.
Right, so Dad's had to leave me. He's away to go pick up another car because we've got that coming in for our service. While he's away, I've finished up wrapping the grills on the micro because they were all stone chipped and they look terrible, so they still look terrible. I'm not very good at wrapping, but they look a lot better. While Dad's away, I'm going to get the headlights on the X5 a machine polish. We've got it back sitting on its original height. all it needs done really is the headlights. I think it's ready for its MOT.
Right, well, the BMW X5's been away getting MOT. I've been cracking on and doing a bit of work on the Audi, so we are going to have a video coming up on this soon. I have test fitted the new sills on the other side and I've got the wing on, and now we're just getting stuck into this side. But good news, guys, the BMW came back and it's now all MOT'd. So James took it away, done the MOT on it, got it through its test, it's all good. Now we've just got the massive job of doing the timing chain on it. And if any of you know BMW X5s or any of you work for BMW, you probably know that this is engine out, cylinder heads off, subframe out. It's a huge job. So that's going to be a video on its own. It's going to be a pretty in-depth video, and we'll show you exactly what you have to do a timing chain on your 4.8 litre V8 BMW. But as for this video, I'm not really going to get into anything else. It's MOT'd, it's ready for the timing chain. We need to clear up a couple of jobs first because that's going to block the workshop for a week. So I want to get the Audi finished, I need to get the Qashqai bumper painted, and I've got another car that I want to show you, but I don't know if I'll show you yet. Shall I show you a wee sneak peek? Was that quick enough? Did you see it? Have a guess in the comments what it is. And then we've got another copart car just sitting over the back as well that's ready to get stuck into as soon as the Qashqai is done. And of course the trusty old Micra. We've got huge news on the Micra, so you're going to have to stay tuned. You're going to have to hit that subscribe button because we've got an epic Micra adventure coming later this year and you're not going to want to miss it. You really want to stay tuned for this one. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.